Antonio Brown has signed with the New England Patriots. All the jokes we've made over the past couple of days about the Patriots being ready to swoop in and sign him have come true. In today's special episode of Courtside, I will tell you why this is a smart signing by the Patriots. So sit back, relax, and take a seat. Courtside. Hello there and welcome to episode 36 of Courtside. I am your host, Andrew Cohen. This is a special episode of the podcast that I had not planned on making at first, but with all the news that has happened today surrounding Antonio Brown, I felt like it was necessary to make this episode. Now, when I went to sleep last night, I was under the impression that Antonio Brown was going to play on Monday night, and that for now, the Raiders were planning on paying him all of his guaranteed money. But then I wake up this morning, and what do you know? The situation has turned on its head once again. Antonio Brown posting on Instagram that he wanted to be released by the Raiders, and a couple hours later, the Raiders granted that wish. And then immediately, you have all the predictions for AB's landing spots. They start rolling in, right? A few favorites began to emerge. You had the Seahawks, you had the Eagles, you had the Chiefs, and yes, the New England Patriots. Now, the speculation had been going on for days, really ever since the first report that the Raiders were going to suspend AB for their Week 1 Monday night matchup against the Broncos. And when that happened, everyone on social media began making jokes about how Antonio Brown was really just trying to get out of Oakland the entire time so that he could sign with the Patriots. Of course, there wasn't anything to those jokes at the time, but today, September 7th, Antonio Brown has indeed officially signed with the New England Patriots on a 1-year contract. Was Antonio Brown really just causing all that trouble in Oakland because he wanted to play for the Patriots? I don't know. I doubt it. But what I do think is that this is a very smart move by the Patriots for 3 reasons. The first reason is obviously Antonio Brown is an immense talent, right? We know he's one of the best receivers in the league. We all know he's a future Hall of Famer, assuming the voters don't count. They don't hold what happened in Oakland against him. And he would have been a big addition for any team. No matter what team he went to, would have been a huge addition for that offense. But it's an absolutely monstrous addition for the Patriots at a position that carries a lot of question marks. The Patriots receiving corps is one of the things I talked about in part 5 of Courtside's 10-part 2019 NFL preview. Go check that episode out if you have not done so already. But again, I talked about all the receivers, all the tight ends on the Patriots. There's a lot of question marks there, right? Julian Edelman is one of the best playoff receivers of all time. He's one of Brady's favorite guys to throw to, but he's now 33 years old. Will the hits start to add up, right? You have to wonder about that. He already has an injured left thumb/hand. Then you have Josh Gordon, and I want to believe he can stay on the field for an entire season, but the track record shows that there's a very realistic chance he doesn't make it through an entire season. Demaryius Thomas is past his prime, coming off a torn Achilles. Jacoby Myers is an undrafted rookie. N'Keal Harry's on IR for 8 weeks. Philip Dorsett, he's the guy we know. He'll catch the ball. He won't do much after the catch, though. They lost Rob Gronkowski, and they replaced him with 4 backups for the first 4 weeks until Benjamin Watson gets back in week 5, and he's 38, and the Patriots have to force him out of retirement to come and play for them. So there's a ton of question marks there, and signing AB can alleviate a lot of those questions. It provides the Patriots with a clear number 1 receiving option, one of the best guys in his positions in the league, and Tom Brady, it will likely be his best wide receiver since Randy Moss. Second reason why this is a great signing for the Patriots has to do with the Patriot way. All right, Bill Belichick and the Patriots have established the greatest team culture in all of sports, not just the NFL, but all of sports. Antonio Brown is signing with the Patriots, right? He didn't get traded to them, didn't get drafted. He chose to go to the Patriots, and he knows what he's getting into, right? Bill Belichick has been on record as saying he's not the easiest coach to play for, right? You have to do your job, and you have to do it at a high level. You have to be invested in the team, show up for practice on time every day, be there for all the meetings. You can't divulge anything of importance to the media that can be used against you or your teammates or team in general. Can't be divulging any valuable information that could be used against you in the future. And if AB does anything that goes against the Patriot way, Bill Belichick, he's not going to hesitate to bench him, whether that be for a quarter, a half, a full game. He won't hesitate to suspend him, and he might not hesitate to even cut him. If there's any guy that can get Antonio Brown to buy into the system, buy into the team, and get his act together, it's Bill Belichick. And the third reason why this is a really good signing for the Patriots is simply that it keeps him away from other teams, specifically the Chiefs. Now, when Brown was released, right, the reports came out immediately about what teams were going to try and sign him. Right, teams like the Seahawks, Eagles, Patriots, and Chiefs listed as possible landing spots. Now, had Brown gone and signed with the Seahawks or the Eagles or some other NFC team, it wouldn't have greatly impacted the Patriots, right? Had he signed with the Chiefs, though, it would have changed the landscape of the entire AFC. Right, Mahomes already has Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce in what was the best offense in all of football last year. Could you imagine if they got Antonio Brown? The Chiefs' offense would be unstoppable. Now, I'm not crazy, right? The Patriots didn't sign Antonio Brown just to keep him away from Kansas City. However, it is an added benefit. So in conclusion, signing Antonio Brown, great, smart move for the Patriots because, one, he provides clarity and talent to a position group that's a lot of question marks right now for the Patriots. Two, Bill Belichick is the best chance of anybody when it comes to getting AB to buy into a system, buy into a team, and get his act together. And three, he didn't co-sign with a Patriots rival such as the Kansas City Chiefs. Overall, I already had the Patriots as the best team in the AFC in 2019. I had them going 14-2. And no, I don't think they're going to go 16-0 now. That's a crazy prediction to make. But I do think it greatly improves their chances to go 14-2, be the best team in the AFC, get to the Super Bowl, and even win the Super Bowl in 2019. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this quick special edition of Courtside. If you enjoyed, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the podcast wherever you might be listening. I would really appreciate it. Also, go ahead and follow the podcast on Twitter at the Courtside Pod. Link will be in the description. Tomorrow on Twitter, I will be posting my Week 1 game picks. Signing off, this is Andrew Cohen. I'll see you next time.